Hello, people of the internet. It's Onyx, back again in Subnautica, and I've been doing a little bit of work, and I'll show you what I've got going on. I've got, let's see, these mushrooms are growing over here, and need to show you something with these. We should be okay. So, the way to get these, oh, they're still growing actually, aren't they? Yeah, they're still growing. Okay, so I'll have to come back to this, but what I was going to show you is when you get this, you have to get the spores from these, you have to cut them, and they injure you, but there's also a little bit of an issue with that in that sometimes sometimes they explode. So, I'll show you that in a moment. But, I've got this set up down here just right underneath the base. This is kind of just my staging area. I've been just growing a bunch of stuff here and trying to get a bunch of different plants going and everything like that. So this was kind of just an area to get a bunch of seeds and plants and everything growing while I was figuring out where I wanted to get everything else set up. So let's jump in here and get some oxygen before we take a trip around and see. How's our battery? Our battery's no good on this. It's empty on both of these. Okay. So let's see, where can we go get a battery charging up? I don't know if we have an extra battery anywhere. Let's see, the terraformer is 100% charged. Does that actually have... So you can take the battery out of it. Let's do that for now and put it in here. There we go. So that we've got a little bit of transportation. I don't think I'm going to need the terraformer, so yeah. Alright. I'm going to have to definitely move this thing, this brain coral, because it's pretty much in the way, and it hits that right there and causes issues. But let's head over here, and I've got a good plant, what is this thing called? Planter of spotted dockleaf, which is, it's pretty good. Like, I don't know. What the heck? What's that going on with that? Anyway, so you can see it from over here for a pretty decent ways. And then the rogue, whatever it's called, rogue cradle, that one there's going pretty good. And here's what we had the last episode, I think, where we put everything in here and tried to see kind of which was going to be the brightest. And I'm thinking the brightest is probably the jelly shroom, but I just don't really care for the purple. I prefer these other ones a little bit better, and I think that the writhing weed might still be pretty bright, and I haven't actually got that many of those going. I'm wondering if this one's finally grown up over here. It might be. Yeah, it is. So let's see how many. Okay, we got 4 of those.
30 seconds.
So we can put 2 more back in here, and then we'll just plant a couple more over here. Grab the O2. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing is waiting for stuff to get grown, and then cut it and plant it and get the seeds and replant, and it takes quite a while. Like the plants don't grow super fast. Oh, I made the trip over to the big island. Yeah, over that way somewhere. Anyway, and I got another purple rattle, speckled rattle, whatever they're called now, and some of these voxel shrubs. They're kind of cool, and I just stuck them in there kind of to see. And I've been doing some experimenting. Actually, let's hop up here to where our seeds are. And so you can see all these with the green background. I tried to plant some of these into the the outside plant stuff, and they won't go. See, in like these ones, they have the blue background, which means they will grow underwater. So that's kind of the way to differentiate between that stuff. I just wanted to like show you guys that because I wanted to make sure. I figured that's the way it was. I was pretty sure, but then I just wanted to make sure. Anyway, so let's do this experiment over here. So, okay, we're trying to get more acid mushroom, right? And we want to plant some, so we chop it, and it explodes and tries to kill us. And then we chop another one, and it destroys them all. So, that's not all that great. I mean, we still did get 8 acid mushroom out of that. But the better method, what I've discovered, is to go... Let's see, I don't think I have this space. Let me get rid of these...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
These plant seed things, these creepvine seed clusters. I'm going to toss them up here into the seeds thing because that's kind of what I'm using them for. Let's put them in this one. Alright, so you guys could just pop in there and we'll just hop back down and head out. Are you still charging or did... Oh, they didn't charge that fast. I thought... I didn't hear the noise, you know, normally making that charging noise. Anyway, so a better method for doing this is to pick them. And if you're careful... Alright, and then so you can leave the last one and chop it. Okay, and you'll get some spores. And then you can plant one and it's full grown. And then you can chop that one and you'll get some spores. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this way you don't blow up the whole thing. I mean, we are taking a reasonable amount of damage here. So I'm wondering, will this fill us up? I think I'm going to cut one more. Actually, what? No, I'm just going to do all of them. Yeah, and keep an eye on your health when you're doing this, because you could kill yourself. No. Actually, I wonder if that works. Can I just, like... I can, but my inventory is full. Anyway, so we'll just fill this up.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
And we've got a few more, which we can stick over into this one. Yeah, so I've had these both pretty much completely full. And I've cut them, and then the whole thing has just been wiped out. So it has quite a range on it. Like, it jumped from box over to the other box and destroyed all those ones, too. So, you've got to, like, be a little smart with those ones, apparently. But it's still nice that we can grow mushrooms, right? Because that was kind of a thing we were having over at the other base right in the very beginning, is we were running out of mushrooms. But now, I mean, for sure, we can grow them. No big deal. Alright, so let's kind of see over here. I want to... Alright, that's fine up there. That box is fine. I've kind of did a few different little patterns on these. I did like a 3, and that one has like 5, and I think that one has 3. They're just in a different configuration. Just to kind of, you know, shake things up a little bit. But I want to... What do I have in my inventory? Nothing much. I want to get rid of all the stuff in this box, and this is where I'm going to put my creep vine, I'm thinking. So let's see how much of this stuff we can carry. Alright, so that's all our dock leaf. Or, yeah, dock leaf? I think that's what it's called anyway. And we don't really need a lot more of it. I guess we could go ahead and start planting it just straight away. Let's put some of it... I decided, I think, rather than just doing like these boxes, these are just, you know, full boxes of each thing. I'll probably rearrange these too. Is putting some of everything in there, you know? So... I think it'd look a little more interesting. So let's just kind of start tossing some dock leaf. I think we want kind of like a dock leaf in everything. Oh, come on, for Pete's sake. Click. Click. I guess I could grab the sea moth, but I don't know, it's not too far away. So just get the oxygen back up. Back out we go. Alright, so we did those 3. If we do, we'll just throw a dock leaf or 2 and just kind of, you know, just kind of go random at it and see how it all looks in the end. Alright, so we got these That was weird. There we go. Pygmy. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. What? That's weird. Alright. So let's toss a couple of these in this one and maybe none in that one, and we'll put one over in here. Just doing whatever. Old Koosh sample. It's already old. I've barely had it for like a second, but whatever. So can we just pick this up? Do we have to cut it? Is it just gonna be a weird bug?
Caution. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Alright. Huh. So hopefully those go away, because that sucks. Alright, let's go grab the oxygen. Take a look over here. Oh, these things are grown up. Are these grown? Almost. 63%.
Emergency. 10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
What if we stand right here if we get like bursts of air? Nope, not really. Alright, let's get back down here. I wonder, can I move these? I can. So that's nice. We can kind of move them out of the way. And if they do end up being like super bad in the way, or yeah, and they don't respawn or something stupid, then we can get rid of them. Alright, let's get rid of this rogue cradle. We've got 5 seeds of that. Pop one in here. Do a couple in there. One in there. Jelly shroom. What the heck is with that noise? 6. That's all I can carry. So the jelly shroom is plentiful. Ah.
Caution. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Skip that one with the jelly shroom just for fun. Get over here, and over here, and then over here. Let's put 2 jelly shrooms in this one here. And then let's... Ah! I hate when that doesn't work. I'm trying to do it fast, and then it doesn't work. Oh, we're not going to drown. Are we going to drown? Let's not drown, because that would suck. Yay! This is a faster way to fill up than standing inside. Maybe. Less consistent, though. Let's just do it. Oh, yeah. Got our mushrooms all grown up. Okie dokie. So this is kind of it's a process, guys. I don't know. So that's okay. We got more room because those are littered. Might have some room for ghostweed. Don't think I have no more. No more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. So let's get some writhing weed in there. A couple of game. Stop it. Serious. That's a bunch of things in there. So I have to get a couple more small things to fill that one in. Let's get some stuff going over here. Let's throw some jellies in there. A jelly in this one. And head back and get this taken care of finally, and then we can get the the creep vine going up in here. Alright, I don't know if that'll kill the ghost weed or not, but
of oxygen remaining.
there we go. Alright, so that one's empty. And then, oh, okay, that one's full.
Emergency. 10
So this one's getting close to done. I don't really want the mushrooms in there. Whew, it was getting dark. Get rid of these mushrooms. Alright, what else we got? We got some of these on here. These Gabe's feather, whatever they're called. Writhing weed, I don't know. They change the name on them sometimes and then I get confused. And let's toss one in here. Go. Alright, so that one's empty. We've got more than enough. I don't know if we want to put more creep vine in anything. I kind of felt like just filling one of the things up and then being done with it. So this is 4. I think it's 6 actually that can fit in there. So let's get a couple of more. Bloop, bloop. Where's that at? Over here. So that's kind of just, you know, to have a lot of creep vine nearby so that if we needed it in this base, then it would be here. And we need a new battery. Are these done? They're done. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, let's get our terraformer reloaded. And we can get this one battery charging. Continue filling stuff up. Alright, let's get some of these blue palms. 4 of those seeds. How are these writhing weed doing? They're doing pretty good. Let's get some more ghost weed. Oh, inventory full. Whoops. Air bubble, come here. Alright, so let's see. Get oriented here. That's that. These ones I think are all full and done. Let's go take a look at these guys. Get some blue palm, a ghost weed, a couple blue palms, a blue palm back here. Yeah, yeah, this is working out. Oh, whoops. Haha. Alright, and let's cut this guy down. Toss one back in there to keep that rolling. Get some writhing weed. Mine nettle. Alright, so I want to keep a couple writhing weed in here going, a couple vine nettle, and we'll go plant these other ones. I don't know if we're gonna have enough. Well, let's get some of these too. How much space do we got? We got a little bit.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Inventory full. Okay. Good. Yes. Good. I don't know if we're gonna have enough of everything to get everything planted, so I'm kind of just one of those, and some of this, and some of that. You know, stuff and things. Just doing everything. Do all this stuff. you want to do these small ones in multiples of 4. I'm thinking, you know, you could do like 8 or whatever, but so that they kind of fill in, because the big ones are 4.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
What? Where did my thing go? What the crap? There. Jeez. Jeez. Yeah, so this is kind of what I've been doing for the last little while, guys. Just kind of running around, doing things, coming back in, eating some stuff, getting some air, going back out. It's been kind of meh as far as excitement goes. Oh, diamond blade used up. Okay, so that's really weird. And it's gone. So I'll show you in a second. The other diamond blade we had used itself up, and then it showed back up with zero durability. I think we maybe discussed this earlier in the series, how it seems like there might be a bit of a glitch. Because, like you say, okay, so no diamond blade, it's not on the bar, it's gone. Said it was used up, but if we come back in here, I put one in here. Hardened blade, durability 0. Like super sure we can still use this. So yeah, let's take a look, and let's chop this blue palm up. Yep. Okay, totally not, no big deal. 0 durability, so it'll like last forever now. And I realize that that's a little bit cheaty, but me no care. I think I'm gonna go with it, because I don't really see how you could use that up like that. I mean, it's just a knife. They don't. I mean, I don't know. Did they get used up? Is that a real thing? Is this real life? I don't know. Some of these, I'm clicking at random at this point, because I think that looks pretty good. Pretty good. We'll just kind of go over here and cut at random and then click at random. Get some brain. Get some of this. Some violet. Some writhing weed. Actually, let's work on these writhing weeds a little. Get them 4 replanted, and then we have 4 left. Some of this. I don't know if I really want the creep vine in anything.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Give me some of that cave bush. Oh, inventory full by 3. Ugh. See, because like you can see that stuff from here, right? That's kind of cool. I mean, it's pretty close, sure, but it looks pretty good, I think. They'll make it look like, you know, there's people living here. And I think that's kind of what I wanted. You know, the lighting, you know, which I wish it was brighter, but whatever. Can't really do much about it, I don't think. And some random brain coral. And then, you know, just kind of to be like, oh, that's cool. There's it's a big community or whatever here, theoretically. All right, so we need a couple of small ones for over there. Look out, you. Smalls are the writhing weed, and there was the other thing. What was it called? These fern things. Growing vein nettle. So let's get some rogue whatevers. 6 of those. There's quite a few of those in here. Can we get some over here? There's just a couple in here. Well, there's a few there. This one's already done. Well, I guess. See, and that was the other thing. I like the couche, but it doesn't load properly. See, we were right there and it just didn't load. So that's unfortunate. I think this one's full. This one's done. So really, I'm thinking it's probably just that little bit in here. Is it this one?
30
No,
seconds
it's one of these.
oxygen remaining.
Ah, here it is. It's got to be this one. Yep. That still needs to be planted, but we need the smaller ones. So we've got all this extra seed and stuff, which I expected would happen, and I think I'm thinking it'll go ahead and just burn in here. What do we got? Let's boom. So we could burn those seeds like no big deal, and that'll just add to our bioreactor. By the way, I'm not 100% sure if we're keeping the bioreactor because again today I had to rebuild it just to get it to work. So I don't know what the bug is. It seems like it works fine in the old base, but this base it's not working all that great in. So I think I'm gonna. Oh, whoops! I didn't want to cut the writhing weed. And so I don't know about keeping this stuff here. I guess I might for now. Just because I don't know if I want to like cut it all up right now, but I don't know if I'm gonna replant when I do cut that stuff up. So yeah, let's turn our light off, kind of take a look at how bright things are. See these it seems like the ones with different stuff in them seem a little bit brighter. Like these ones, they're not all that bright, right? I mean, reasonably, but not as bright as these. And I think the jelly shrooms really are the brightest maybe even. Maybe the writhing weed, maybe we should do like a full thing of writhing weed, see what happens. And go from there. But let's see, this one's probably not full, is it? Yeah, we need a couple things in here, a couple small things. So let's grab a couple of these writhing weeds. Oh, that's a lot. And then let's grab the veined nettle. Okay, we got a lot of that. And let's put this. Oh, wait. Well, okay, that'll work. That's fine. And then let's double check this one.
30 seconds
It's fine.
of oxygen remaining.
And these in here. Yeah, okay. So we've got that vein nettle that we need to put into one of those over there, I think, still. And that'll be about it. I am really surprised that took a whole 30 minutes just to do that, guys. But we are coming to the end of the episode. And so I want to thank you guys for watching my channel, and I was hoping to have some better updates over the holiday and whatnot, but I was just too busy, family and whatnot and everything. So you know how it goes. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up button, and if you really enjoyed it, make sure you give me a like. Looks like I've got a little more work to do there, but I'll get this all taken care of and everything filled in. It'll look pretty great, guys. Anyway, and if you haven't yet, of course, subscribe. And share it with your friends. Let them know, and so they can come and enjoy the buggy growing pygmy couche. Have a good night.